Asante. Now Danso to Hennessy. So Loud very calm and composed.
And we should be giving Heart of Loud some credit. This is practically the same team that qualified from Division 1 about 3 years ago into the Premier League, and they've kept a chunk of that squad. And you rightly mentioned adding some quality in the likes of Kujo Bean Jr., Zlatan Abednego Tete last season, just to give them some, presence and then also maturity really helped them. But then this is just the team we saw in Division 1. Likes of Paul, quite a number of them, Hennessy, Arban, they've really served this club so well in the last couple of seasons.
Bayfi with a good control. Duku, here is Bayfi. Hamza wants it. Bayfi goes slow. Now Amponsa checks onto the right. Here is Duku. Cross intercepted by Arban. And Duku, he's been fouled. Akugri on the far right hand side on the lines. So
Duku is playing with so much energy, so much strength over there. Just good shielding of the ball. He wins it. You can see that clear trip.
Hearts have a free kick. Rafael Mensah and George Paku. Paku swings one in. Flicked away by Danso. Duku to Adamu. Here is Amponsa. Lovely turn from Amponsa. Good play from the Phobians, but they finally give it away. Here is Arban. Good chase by Duku. Now Hearts of a corner from their pressure. It's a throw-in, I should say. Enim. Kwesipon. Clever defended from Adamu.
And the three-back being deployed is giving Hearts of Oak so much space, to operate with. You can see that three-back or the three defenders are quite comfortable on and off the ball as well. But then, as the men in midfield winning all the balls, the second balls are going to Accra Hearts of Oak. And so far, you'd say it's really working to perfection.
Here is Bayfi. Flag stays down. Duku, he spotted Hamza's move in the box. Hamza goes in for it, but it's a good catch from Jason Nate. You can talk about one of the most consistent central defensive partnerships in the Premier League over the last 2 seasons, and you can't mention without emphasizing on the importance of Arban and Hennessy to the cause of the Lions.
I think that has been their trump card since gaining qualification. It's keeping a track of the players, and you can hardly tell how they do it, but they always manage to get it done with the players knowing in any hesitation to move away from the club. And I believe that partnership moved Arban onto the spotlight, earning him some call-ups to the national team last year.
Esebe finds Baku in midfield. Here is Adamu. A very brilliant campaign in the FA Cup. Formed a very solid partnership with Gripman in central defense for the losing finalists in last season's FA Cup, Golden Kick FC.
It's not surprising both centre-backs and themselves have moved to Premier League clubs. At a Gripman currently with Samatex, and then also Babadamu playing for the Phobians. And you'd say the ceiling is quite high for them.
Here is Arban comes under pressure from Duku. That's his balling. Adamu wins the aerial battle and Ali finds Osesibe. Good play from Enim. Ruben Hennessy. Very calm build up. Really know what they're about out of Lions. Opin Jr. trying to pull 1-2 for Huta, but Osaisibe commits the foul just outside the box.
That was a bit combative, but then Huto was a second late, to read that pass. It was a good pass into space for him, and Osesibe using the arm unfairly there on Huto.
Bestman aiming to take the free kick for Out of Lions. I've seen Ismail Ado just go join him. Ismail Ado will fancy his chances of bending one from that left-hand side with a right foot of his. If he doesn't, then obviously Enim will get an outswinger on his left. But it looks like he'll be Ismail Ado. Lions have a free kick, and Julian Nuno will have a word for those players trying to go at each other right in that 18-yard box before the free kick is taken.
Some heckling in the box.
So he's called up Obin Jr. and Osei Sibe. These are two former teammates. Know each other so well. Free kick for Heart of Lions. Ishmael Ado steps forward and Ado swings one to the near post. No problems for Asari.
Okay, you rightly mentioned either his in-swinging cross or the outswinger from Enim, and just look at that. That was good technique, good bend on the ball to take some more to beat Benjamin Asari from that angle.
Here is Asante. Ruben Hennessy will go to his captain, Ebenezer Arban. Arban checks on to the left and he finds Besmak Enim. Enim represented Lions at a pre-match press conference before this game and spoke of their intentions of winning this competition after the Phobians picked up on penalties last season to win it. Obin Jr.
Now the two of them coming close again, and this time Kelvin Isibe gets the upper hand. And you can see Obin Jr. trying to use his weight to his advantage. Finds Osesibe a bit diminutive, trying to add power and strength.
Ismail Ado again to take the corner for Heart of Lions. Ben Swan in. Away by Adamu for the Phobians. Here is Buto with a left-footed drive that goes over the top. Kwesi Pong trying to make inroads.
That was a good strike from the stance again, and that was the second shot for Heart of Lions in the space of 2 minutes. They are asking quite a number of questions. It looks like the momentum just swung into their favor. Heart of Oak been doing the defending for quite some time now. There's a team with so much quality, Heart of Lions.
Bayfi, Duku, stopped by Arban. Ishmael Ado. There's a foul committed by Rafael Aponsa. Just bringing down Emmanuel Oforisechi.
And it looks like they're growing in confidence now, Heart of Lions. They're keeping the ball so well, now finding men in open spaces.
It's like any importance of Lions. Good switch to the right side. Here comes Yao Danso.
That's where their confidence comes to bear out of Lions. They've been so comfortable on the ball in the past couple of minutes. Accra has been chasing shadows.
20 minutes. Hearts nil, Hearts of Lions nil. Judge Paku pushed down by Yao Dan, so that's deliberate. Free kick for Hearts of Oak.
And the protest from Robin Hennessy is, there's a body check, but he was just bundled over by Danso.
Hearts of a free kick on the left hand side of the target, where Judge Paku have stepped up alongside the left back, Ransford Mensah. Good play. Hearts of a corner. That was tricky from the youngster.
That was a good save by Jason Nerty there. That nearly caught him off guard.
Paku sends another cross in. There's an appeal for a handball, but it's rather against Ali Mohammed. Ismail Ado switches to Yao Danso on the right side. Danso has seen the movement of Sidon Asante, but Adamu, that's what to recover and stop Asante from any problems towards the Phobian area. Here's has the box Hamza Isa. Hamza goes down from the challenge of Ruben Hennessy.
And you can see how he's been tailing Hamza Isa, from a very, very deep area all into the midfield area as well before tripping him. And Hamza hasn't really had enough of the balls. He's not really receiving enough of those good balls.
There's a poor cross from Ransford Mensah, the left back.
Quality of that cross, a bit questionable there. Talking about both Duku and Hamza Isa not being fed so far in this game, and can see frustration setting in for both of them.
Ali Mohammed showing great desire to win the throw-in for the Phobians. Played for Ashanti Gold, Hearts of Lions, and last season was on the books of Vision FC. The foul against Amponsa.
Earlier in the game, you could see Heart of Lions struggling to advance the ball because Heart of Oak had the overloads in midfield. Now they're trying to play through the wings where you have Pisipon and then also Ben Jr. on the left-hand side. We've seen a couple of balls being fed to them, and they've really done a good job trying to just advance it into the attacking 10.
Jason Nate. And he can cut with Bayface ahead of him. But Hearts of Lions are able to clear their lines. ended up conceding the throw in at this point.
Yeah, but then the press of the ball was good. A bit of pressure on Jason Neti, who decided to go a bit long and just overhit that.
Asu Didi Dramani will be leading Hardwock into next season's Premier League. He's a Premier League winner with Asante Kotoko. And he knows the pressure his job demands. That's good skill from the Aldanso. But the Phobians will take possession. Here is Mensah. Now Asari.
And that was a bit miscued by Benjamin Asari, trying to hit that one infield with his weaker left foot.
Here is Danso. Abi Jr. steals possession. Abi Jr. He's so close. Good job, Abi Jr. Always a threat when he's in his elements.
Such a quality player, so showing so much quality today. I decided to go solo over there, but then a good job. He there to win it all alone. He's striking that from distance of balance. Shows so much desire to win that ball. Good job, Jr. If there's any attacker from Heart of Lions, Heart of Oak should be worried about, it's certainly their former player.
Not too close like I earlier thought, but the effort was just brilliant from Obi Jr. to win possession in the manner in which he did and to get a shot on, missing that target. Also on the bench for Heart of Lions is former Asante Kotoko captain Daniel J, assistant Bashir Airport, a coach who coached him during his days at Asante Kotoko. These days, he's assisting him at Heart of Lions. Active possession, Hamza Isa for the Phobians. Duku has made the run. Paku goes on the left. Hamza hangs some possession. Here is George Paku to the middle, and here's Rafa Amponsa. And Amponsa loses possession to the displeasure of the Phobian faithful. And Obin Jr. will make the solo run. Here is Obin Jr. At the Lions, get the free kick. Julian Nuno had earlier tried to play on.
And again, using the strength and sheer pace there for Joe B. Jr. Just look at that. Not the cleaners of tackles there, but then Heart of Lions are really making good use of the quick breakaways, the quick counter-attack, which Heart of Oak are failing to do. Spending a second or more before making split-second decisions, really costing them in transition.
Ebenezer Alban, the captain, to take the free kick. He allows Ado. Kwesi Ponto. Sechi. Here's Hennessy. Goto can't control, but he wins the ball from Obuafani. Here is Kajobin Jr. causing a lot of problems for the Phobians. It is Obin Jr., but he's stopped by Ali. Now Hamza has got Hennessy to beat. Hangs on well, Hamza, through the middle and finds Afrani. Adamu to Ali Mohammed. Portman is playing in an unusual midfield position. He's not playing it for the first time though, but he's naturally a central defender who's been slotted into that role by Didi Dramani, something which Watawa used to do last season.
Exactly. He has the ability to find, pick up out his teammates, with that shots and long passes as well. He's so good at them. And that's why he's been deployed, in central midfield alongside Rafael Aponsa.
Here is Duku. Chance for the Phobias. Duku goes down. Referee Nuno says no penalty. Duku was expecting the referee to go his whistle, but he had the advantage to have put the Phobians in the lead.
Over elaboration again. He was onside clearly from an onside position. And that was a good ball, but then that weight on him, on his back there. Just look at that. A chip ball. Alban trying to deflect that one away. Duku gets it, and it's a knee who does that magic over there. Brilliant from him. Just trying to apply some weight on him, on balancing him, and that was how Duku just couldn't find his footing to place that one beyond netting.
Amakwa baby. Here is Duku. Sends the cross into the out of bounds, passes the header. And Hamza unable to find the back of the net, but that was a good effort from the Azabu goal poacher.
This is what you need to feed him. Quality balls into the box for Hamza Issa. And surely he will definitely get one buried. And then just look at that, perfectly weighted. Hamza Issa leans back a bit, suspends in the air, just heads that one downwards, trying to make it difficult for Jason Netty.
The Phobians beginning to ask questions of this Hearts of Lion defense, but this time Jason Nate is up to the task for the Lions.
And the knee at left back for Hearts of Lions has been exposed in the last couple of minutes. It looks like Hearts of Oak are favouring that position to send in the balls, and it's really been working for them.
Good play from Danso. Now they move into the Phobian territory. Pesipon checks onto his left, looking for that's brilliant play from Pesipon. Now Ishmael Ado. Wuto to Ado, drives one, misses the post by inches. Hearts of Lions just responding in the right manner after the Phobians threatened them a while ago.
End-to-end stuff, the 1-2 perfectly placed there, right in front of him. Just look at that, beautifully placed. Just one touch with the left foot, checks onto his right. He only had to find the target there.
Asari is looking for Hamza Issa, but Alban heads it down for Henderson to clear. Here is Akwesipo to Yao Danso. Also not right back. Tries to put one for Sido Asante, who has the ball down for Uto. Out of Lions. Akwesipo swings in across. Abin Junior is lurking in the box. Osesibe is first in the air. Abin Junior, lovely control. Here is Abin Junior over elaborates, but sends a cross that goes straight to Asari.
That's a decent job by Abin Junior, doing it all on his own. And it looks like he's just coming out on top anytime his face is covered up Osesibe. This time, there's no presence in the box to connect to that one.
It's a good ball from Afrani, looking for Hamza. He comes up against Ebenezer Alban. Here the Azabok striker tries to send a shot that is blocked by Alban. Now, Mensah. Referee has whistled for Hamza Issa to be attended to. Seems to have received the knock a while ago.
Yeah, I think it was that strike from Danso, who was trying to clear that one, making contact with the abdomen of Hamza Issa. Masoud Didi Dramani not happy about that at all. Quite dangerous, he thinks it is.
Asabok have former Asante Kotoko employees on their bench. Assistant coach Abdullahi Ghazali, head coach Didi Dramani, and Ajay Issa, the goalkeeper's trainer. All of them have set Kotoko at a point in time. On the flip side, Ashir Airport also Coach Kotoko, and on his bench is another Kotoko former player. He's a strong coach. Paku with the calling, chance for Sabot, and that's the open goal. Sabot up by 1-0. Debut goal for Duku. Frank Duku has opened his scoring account.
Yeah, that one was a kind.
Former Vision FC striker.
Was that kind of
Turned
man?
the Lions with his opening goal.
Okay.
Hearts of Lions 0.
And I'm
Frank
afraid
Duku the scorer.
Great goal.
And I'm afraid
Hearts of Lions failing to deal with the initial war was where the problem started over there.
Bye.
Great thinking there, quick reaction over there, and you can see the Hearts of Lions defender failing to deal with that initial ball. Wasn't a good ball, but then into space, and Frank Duku just lacking around.
And I found him. And yeah, only the two.
That was a good goal.
He wouldn't be a happy man with the manner in which the side have considered the goal.
The phone is the
The Phobian fans
Cavano came
the
in
game. It's half one.
What I say?
Hearts of Lions 0. We're down to 36 minutes at the Accra Sports Stadium.
That's just how you want to unsettle the nerves of your opponent. A good goal. We've seen Hearts of Lions with a couple of set pieces in dangerous areas, but nothing to show for it. And Hearts of Oak just punishes them with this one.
Obin Jr., can he respond? What a drive from Obin Jr. But the Phobians will be lucky.
And he's been their dangerous man so far. Stays on side, isn't filled. Just takes that ball on the left. And again, it's just precision that has been his bane.
Here is Rafael Mensah. Ransford Mensah. Adamu. That's a heavy hit from Adamu. Too much on that one.
You wondered who he was trying to locate, at that region.
Bismarck Enim finds Obin Jr. Here's Esibe. It's been an interesting battle between Esibe and Obin Jr.
I'd say it's been fairly even between the two so far.
Absolutely. This time, Hearts of Lions will win the free kick just around the corner flank. After Cedar Vasante was put down.
You're wondering why Hearts of Oak would want to commit a foul in such a dangerous territory. But that was a needless one to give away at that point, especially when you've taken the lead not long ago.
And Ishmael Ado will once again step up for it. The other time it was between himself and Enim. Same scenario. Free kick for Hearts of Lions. Enim and Ado behind it. Enim goes in, but it's flicked away. Buto. Good play from Cedar Vasante, but he's giving it away cheaply. And Ado will puts in the heat of the Lions. Here's Hamza Issa. Can he get a second? Hamza is racing towards goal. It's Hamza. And he's 32 for the Phobians. Hamza Issa with a pure puncher's finish. The composure, the calmness. Hearts of Oak double their lead here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's 40 minutes. Hearts 2.
That's not why the fans are loud. And Hamza Issa with a proper poacher's goal. Sprinting about half the length of the pitch. Just look at that onside there. Watches his back for a moment. And then rushing down. But then he calmly slots down over there. Good ball from Paku over the top.
Just see my two go into the American.
Just look at that.
And it's
Just nudge him, just trying to push him a bit.
I must have been nearly
a presidential company.
Money there.
Close to 20 goals in the last 2 seasons.
Hamza is another.
Hamza Issa doubles the lead for the Phobians. And Didi Dramani will be excited that his top striker has stepped up when it mattered most. Half 2, Hearts of Lions, 41 minutes. You know, last season, these two teams met twice in the Ghana Premier League. The first game was on match day 2 on the 15th of September. Lions beat the Phobians by 2-0 upon Ishmael Addo scoring in that game. And in the second round, Hearts beat them on match day 19 by 1-0 goal scored by Mauli Wayo to the penalty spot. And on this day, in the second edition of the Decimal Chamor Peace Charity Cup, goals from Duku and Hamza. Hands the Phobians a 2-0 lead before the break.
And always a delight if you have your attacker scoring for you in a game like this. And these are the key indicators, especially if you're a Hearts of Oak fan. You've seen the attacker score. Last season they were struggling to get the goals because Hamza was on the sidelines for most of the
that's where you want to see him. This is what you want to see him do. Just bang in the goals and send the fans on their feet. 42 minutes, 3 more minutes before the break. Hearts 2, Hearts of Lions 0. Sorry, sends one in. Head is header. Upon unable to control. Duku. Amponsa. Paku unable to control it well on his chest. Clever play from Bismarck Enim, but he kicks away possession. Here is Duku. Nobody going up for that ball. They play with so much confidence at the back out of Lions. Good ball from Addo, looking for Kosipo. He comes up against Mensah, checks onto his left, tries to create a space and shoot. He shoots and it's blocked. Now Obin Jr. will get the ball on the far left-hand side. Here is Kujo Obin Jr. swings in across and it's straight to Osari. Great build-up out of Lions. You have your tails up now, they are 2 down. They are looking for a quick response before recess. You can see the attackers doing all they can over there. Obin Jr. with another cross. Ordinarily, he should be the one in the box trying to get at the end of that one, not the one putting in the crosses. Looking at his height and that presence, especially in the opposition box. Few seconds to wrap up. First 45 minutes. Kujobi Jr., Hearts of Lions, outnumbered by the Phobians, and goes on to commit the foul. We're doing 3 additional minutes, 45 minutes up already. It's Hearts of Oak 2, Hearts of Lions 0. Yeah, Obin Jr. Clearly the best player for Heart of Lions this evening. He's done so much. I think perhaps maybe in the second half there could be some tweaks, tactically from Bashir Hayford. Maybe he would want to put Obin Junior a bit central. He's been threatening, he's been good with the ball at his feet. But then you would want to play him down a bit.
He's out for the Phobians, they want to make a move, but they end up giving it away for the Hearts of Lions throw. Ruben Hennessy. Ebenezer up under pressure from Hamza, but it's controlled by Ismail Ado. He sees Enim's run on the left. He picks up Enim. Enim has got Mankwape. He approaching back in the middle for Ado. Yao Danso is all alone on the right side. He finds Yao Danso. Danso with a little flick, trying to find Sido Basante and a strike partner. Kuto.
Speak about them in the last couple of minutes. They're still searching for at least a lifeline before halftime.
We've done close to 2 minutes of the additional 3 minutes for the first half. Here is Alpha Lions. The show by 2 goals to 0 before the break. Can they pull one back before halftime? Obin Junior on his weaker right foot. Nasari makes light work of it. Good goalkeeping from the Black Stars, number 1.
Nazali not taking any chances, especially looking at that whip. Obin Junior again with a dangerous ball into the box. No one to attack there, but then Benjamin Asari with some good reflexes there. Black Stars goalkeeper for a reason.
Ismail Ado to Yao Danso on the right side. Obin Junior has switched from the left wing to the right wing. Here is Ado. So Bismarck Enim. Enim wants to send a cross in, but he holds on to the idea. Asibes clearance and out of line on the throw. This might just be the final action of the half.
Yeah, that was an earlier ball again. Good job, Obin Junior. A cat-like crap.
It's halftime at the Accra Sports Stadium. The 2025 Best Manche HOMOWO Peace Charity Cup between Accra Sabok and Hearts of Lions. Goes.
$1,688. Install it now. Okay, I can hear you now. Sure. Oh, yes. I said that. Stadium. One, six. of the 2025 Bese Manche HOMOWO Cup. I still have Blackgate here. I still have Nanedu here. I'll start off with Blackgate. First 45 minutes, Blackgate, your impressions?
Absolutely blockbuster. Everything that we were looking out for in this game, we saw it in that first 45 minutes. Both teams came out of the blocks. They played to the rhythm and the gallantry, and the energy from the fans reverberated onto the pitch. For Heart of Lions, they started the game very well, played the first 30 minutes on the front foot, stepped onto the accelerator, drove around, squeezed the pitch, made Hearts of Oak look ordinary. But Hearts of Oak stick to the game plan. They were expecting the game to explode in the latter embers of the first half. And when their chances came up, Juku and Hamza were up there to finish them with a plump. And for Hearts of Oak, they basically played a more efficient tactical game. For Heart of Lions, they were rattled in the last 15 minutes of the game because this is a game that they were playing very well. But within 5 minutes, the game was basically slipping through their hands. And for the two centre-backs, very experienced centre-back in Ebenezer Aban and Ruben Hennessy, they should have been communicating properly and doing better on that particular occasion, especially on the second goal. They were caught in no man's land, and Hamza was at the right place at the right time to combine the devastating effect with Duku to punish them. And I think for them, they have to dig deep in this game if they have to salvage something from the game in the second half.
All right, there's a lot of noise in the background and there's a lot of excitement, and I can tell you for a fact that Jupiter has taken center stage and is performing. We'll cross over to Jupiter in a second. But Nanedu, judging from what we have seen in the first 45, is there a comeback possibility for Heart of Lions, looking at the mapping of the technical ability that Didi has put up for Accra Hearts of Oak?
It's not to be difficult for Pando Heart of Lions. I don't see Benjamin Asare conceding 2 goals in the 45 minutes. I don't see it happening. He's the best goalkeeper in the local scene now. He's the Blasters #1. He's Heart of Oak's captain. They have confidence in him. I doubt Benjamin Asare will concede 2 goals in the second 45 minutes of the game. I think it's over for Pando Heart of Lions. They'll do their best in the second half, play their normal game, try to make sure they will improve on Wednesday in the Gaka Top 4. But I think for now, it looks like a trophy for Heart of Oak. When you look at the way Heart of Oak is playing, defensively they are solid. Ademu Mohammed, Ali Mohammed on a good day, apart from Samba Ona in Asante Kotoko, there is no better centre back in the local league than him. Ali Mohammed, the central defender for Heart of Oak. Calvin Osiesibe is also playing well, so I don't know how this Pando Heart of Lions team can score 2 goals in the second half against
the first goal against the run of play. I mean, wonderful performance. He kept up the pace, they kept on the pressure and got a beautiful goal.
Yeah, you can see from the first 45 minutes that there were a lot of chances coming the way of Hamza Issa and Francis Duku. The most important thing for them to be clinical. Before the first goal, he missed a crucial header somewhere around the 18th minute of the game. I thought it was a goal from Heart of Oak, but eventually he was able to make target. So I see the Heart of Oak going far. The most important thing is scoring 2 goals in the first 45 minutes against a team like Pando Heart of Lions. It means there's a massive improvement going on in this Heart of Oak team.
4 minutes in between the first and the second goal, good enough for Accra Hearts of Oak. Viewers, still stay with us because we've got the second half also coming up to you. The stadium announcer has just made a quick announcement that in honor of the fallen heroes from the helicopter crash, we're going to have a couple of minutes of silence and darkness here at the Accra Sports Stadium. We're just standing by. Once we get the green light, we will move on with that. The performances will still be ongoing, and there's something going on the stage at the moment. So let's cross over to the musical stage and witness what is happening.